The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We have already started here. Now it's Yamal, and he's managed to get free. Yamal's cross, that is a brilliant interception.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe! That carried quite a threat. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Knocks it out wide. Good read, needed to be. Over to the left. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Now this could be a chance. Crosses it in here.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Scholes. Yamal.
Oh, great feat, that.
Ah, such a clever touch. It's Scholes! And he can clear it away. Oh, it's a great ball here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Palestine still without a single shot on target. Maldini.
In Paul Scholes, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield, one of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Lampard. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for the run.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Hernandez. Cristiano Ronaldo. Very much a man of this moment. Scholes. Scholes. Nicely spread. That is lovely. In towards the back stick, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Manchester United have a free kick. Drogba ready to try one. Drogba! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Danger averted for now. That's an excellent interception. That's a good run down the left. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He can run onto that. He's straight chance! That's a lovely, delicate pass. Van Dijk cuts it out. Hernandez. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And the pass is intercepted. Lampard. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Looking for options for movement.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That wasn't the greatest of balls. And it's Cruyff. Rijkaard. Good, strong midfield running here. So much time. Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cristiano Ronaldo comes under pressure and it's come loose. Scholes. Scholes. Edmilson. And it's Lam.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Scholes. And here's Drogba. There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Better stadium fund.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So the first half brought no goals.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Taken back almost at once. Jordi Alba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. That pass has been well intercepted. Jordi Alba is onto this. Header! Marvellous goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Palestine are in front now, the game's only goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Hernandez, Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mbappe. Nice control. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
71,649.
He's had it taken off him. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, important interception. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Hernandez. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Lam receives it in a wide position.
So Substitution for Manchester United.
The taker has to
Number
look for
13,
options because an aerial supply
Coming
doesn't
on
look
the
promising
field
here.
is
Absolutely,
number
they're
19,
certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Lam. He's a shot. Real chance! The message is clear. None shall pass. Can he get it through? Has crossed into the middle. And Cruyff! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
This is a show of real intent to add another goal to their lead. No hesitation whatsoever.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Lam. Can he get on the end of this? Scholes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is ended up in no man's land. That has been slung wide. That's been cut out, well played. Van Dijk. Now he's off and running. And this is Lampard. I think we're just about done here. Now it's Mbappe. No luck with that dink over the top.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, that's fabulous. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Not the most accurate pass. Edmilson.
There will
And
be
it's
1
Jordi
minute
Alba.
added time.
Threads one in, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Palestine have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Cristiano
I'd
Ronaldo,
like to draw your
voted
attention
man
to
of the
screen
match,
right now
and
for
deservedly
information
so.
on our shuttle bus service.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So it's down to business here. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Suarez.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous. There's an awful lot to enjoy about his play.
And he exudes charisma.
He does, and I just love his leadership.
Bellingham. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Lam. No way through. Played back in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Has a shot. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Jordi Alba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Neymar. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That's a little off target. Right card. Quarter of an hour played. That's a good run down the left. Lampard. Neither side yet able to find the net. And now the breakaway. Batistuta. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Great vision. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cross flung in towards the middle.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And a chance! It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Ha segnato al 24esimo minuto.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Lam.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Neymar. Oh, well played. Batistuta. Pass somewhat off target. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's straight offside. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Jordi Alba. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lam is onto this.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Threads one in. Great chance! And he hits the net. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Palestine are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
It's a goal kick. Lam in acres of space out wide. And he's taking no chances there. Looking to play him in. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's managed to gift it back. And that's another good win of the ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Palestine certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Palestine go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 5. Viene sostituito.
That gets things going for the second half. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba delivers.
That's good defensive concentration.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, he's had a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. That's a lovely pass. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Palestine find a position of real strength now. Corner number 3 coming up. That has been knocked clear. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Milan are looking to go forward now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Van Dijk.
Palestine are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Cannavaro. Van Dijk. It's Park Ji-sung. Here's Cannavaro. Van Dijk. Vitinha. And it's Van Dijk. Can he spark a counter here? No, he's just misjudged that one. Rijkaard.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Well,
81.000
yet another
spettatori.
interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
In with the challenge.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Lahm. That pass has been well intercepted. Lampard. Park Ji-sung does really well there. He is strong. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Numero 4. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Luis Suarez. And he was quick to react. Now, can they get him away? Olise. Yamal. Tries to pass it through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nice defending, physical and effective. Vitinha. It's Park Ji-sung. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Yamal. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And this is Luis Suarez. Roberto Baggio. Can he get on the end of this? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Neymar. Driving forward. And he's... Neymar! Great football, shot and save.
Milan certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
He's going for goal! And another try! He scores! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So is this the start of a comeback? Yamal, very much. Yamal has got himself a free kick. Rijkaard has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. Now this could be a chance. Yamal! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Palestine get their fourth corner. Nice interception, well timed. Elise, he's gone for goal! And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Neymar. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Fernando Torres coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Costa Curta, Yamal, and he's shot a goal! And it's come back out to him. Goal! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Palestine grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Yamal. Little doubt, that is a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Edmilson, and he's been shifted off it. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Buffon becomes the latest member of the 300 club. Another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication and motivation that simply never wavers.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that's well seen too. Lampard, looking for options for movement. Cruyff. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Played back into the centre. Roberto Carlos. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Beckenbauer. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Cruyff. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Schneider. Schneider, there he goes. Chance! They scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Palestine are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. First quarter of an hour gone. Lampard. Can he get on the end of this? He's had a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Chance! And he's gone looking for safety. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. Oh, perfectly measured that. Jordi Alba. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Palestine are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Beckenbauer.
Tampa Bay clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Serginho receives it in a wide position. He rises! And he was alert to it. And he's there to get it away. Played into the middle.
That was well seen too. Good
Goes
clearance.
down, but nothing given. Lampard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. Costa Curta. Lampard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Threads one in. Lahm delivers. Serginho. And it's Messi. The message is clear. None shall pass. Good ball over the top. Lahm. Well, that looks a decent ball. That looks a cracking ball. Terrific header. It's a goal. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? They're back in possession and ready to go again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Played back in, spread out to the left.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Cafu for Conte. Messi. To Thuram. And it's Conte. Ronaldo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Lampard. Conte. Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
This looks promising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Cruyff, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Palestine have their second corner now. Ball swung in. Ronaldo is flagged offside. Cafu. Beckenbauer. And it's Roberto Carlos. Serginho chasing after it. Beckenbauer. Conte. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cruyff. Lahm. Spread neatly. Cruyff. And across it goes.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Mbappe. And it's Lam. Good read, needed to be. Serginho. Well read, nice interception. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Tries a shot! He's scored! And the comeback is complete! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Time then for the first
Messi.
Substitution of the game.
Number 22.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so
Number
often the case with
27,
goal scorers, little
Serginho.
influence, and all of a sudden,
Number 10,
bang.
Stoichkov.
Now it's
Number
Neymar.
23,
And that's been intercepted.
Mbappe.
That was well played,
Coming on the
well
field,
stopped.
Number 20.
Tampa Bay
Griezmann.
really are going for it
Number
here, Peter.
8,
Now it's just a matter of sustaining the
Number
effort.
18,
There is an
Bellingham.
irresistible, irrepressible
Number
look about
13,
them here.
Rodrigo.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pass is just off target.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Cafu. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the shot! And he hits the net! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Palestine take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Conte. Cafu. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cafu. And it's Griezmann. Conte. Now Kaká. No way through. Thuram. That's a lovely, neat pass. That has ended up in no man's land.
Has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Aimed beyond the defence. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Conte. Conte driving forward. And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet
everybody,
to
and
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Looking to play him in. Might be danger here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Cruyff.
Pretty robust defending.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Short changes him with that pass. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And this is Ronaldo. Jordi Alba. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Lewandowski. Now they can break here. And he's surging through. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. That pass isn't the best. And this is Messi. That's an excellent interception. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He has found the way through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Raul. Couldn't squeeze it through. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Edmilson. Quarter of an hour played. Jordi Alba. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Looking for the run. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Edmilson. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Jordi Alba. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Turns and goes back. Jordi Alba gets a foot in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has a look up, and he's quick to get it clear again. And this real chance! They've scored! There is the breakthrough! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Palestine are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, the ball just didn't work out. And the shot! No mistake! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 27 years,
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Serginho. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Foot in. aimed beyond the defence. Van Dijk cuts it out. Szoboszlai. Messi. Cruyff. Lahm. And it's Cruyff.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Jordi Alba. Looks across and plays it in. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Jordi Alba. And here's Lampard. Lampard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Well-timed, excellent interception. Jordi Alba. Now, can they get him away? And this is Ronaldo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's a lovely, neat pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Palestine clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Lampard. Now it's Lampard.
Oh, really well played.
He's got away. Jordi Alba gets flagged offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Beckham did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Looking for options for movement. Takes the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So it's back to business.
Palestine clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That is good alertness. Jordi Alba. Maldini. Gets a good foot in there. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Messi. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Raul. Lampard looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, they've got it again, knocks it out wide. Mbappe. Cruyff. Salam. Lampard. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Pass somewhat off target. Lahm. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, chance for a shot! Lampard. Jordi Alba. And he's intervened well there. And he's worked it through. Deftly away. Good ball, good take. Now that's well seen too. Raul. Cristiano Ronaldo tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now they can clear their lines. That's the throw.
Substitution.
And that's definitely not his best. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And this is Ronaldo. And it's Lam. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Xavi Alonso. Oh, that is a nice touch. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has ended up in no man's land. Jordi Alba. And that pass just didn't quite work. Palestine do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Into the last quarter of an hour. Lam. Played into the middle. Van Dijk with the clearance.
Substitution in progress.
Palestine with the corner, they're first. Van Dijk gets good distance on it.
Palestine really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Akanji. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. The less said about that pass, the better. That has not gone well. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And that could set him on his way. Well, that is one way to stop him. Cruyff. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitutions taking place.
So here comes the substitution. Roberto Baggio. Olise.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. That's a little off target.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Beckham. Takes a shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious
Added minute
finish.
has been
That's what he
indicated.
lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Palestine complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Beckham demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Neymar. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? And that will be it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately